So there is a consortium that want to buy Wendy. Hello and welcome to this video. You could like, share and subscribe to the channel. I much appreciate it. Liking helps the algorithm, sharing gets in front of people's faces, and subscribing lets me know you like the channel. Hit that notification bell to let you know when video go live. So, do you remember when we had it that DC said go find a buyer at the fan forum? And a lot of people did. And one of the people who've been talking and dropping a lot of interesting stuff on Twitter about what's going on with Wednesday at the minute is 1867 News. They are not linked with the 1867 group, which is now dead. They're going around about it in the other way. They're going by the supporter trust now. Now, he had claimed and said and shown a little bit of everything that there is a consortium that want to buy Sheffield Wednesday Football Club. And this is one of those things where you look at it is that you want to see it happen. So you got to see how we get in this. So Simon Quick, a top market trader with a background in owning businesses, is the one who's starting the enough is enough hashtag. He said, I give him 3 options. I show us that your plan, take the club forward, set the implementation and fund our plan to take the club forward, or stand aside for a new owner who has the strategy and leadership and capital to take the club forward. He also said this on the Wednesday Till I Die podcast. Option 1, I don't think it's ever going to happen. Option 2, I also don't think it's ever going to happen. That being said, if a genuine offer, it's a genuine offer. If you want to work with us, he needs ideas to take the club forward because he wants things to change around. We'd love to be able to come in and help. However, over the decade in charge, so many others have tried, from individual fans right up to a very experienced and highly respected football person who prepared a full dossier at the root and branch of investigating into running club, and he still refused to listen and accept his plan. So if he won't listen to someone like that, I can't imagine he'll listen to me. And this is the biggest issue we got. He doesn't want to listen because he doesn't want to sell. This is the big thing. He does not want to sell the club. He made it very clear. He said it, but the thing is, the thing that's always been the problem with DC is picking up the phone. Picking up the phone to people who want to do it. And to be fair, he doesn't have to pick the phone up if he don't want to. He does not want to sell. Quick assembled a team of fan group account barometers, analyzers, agents, and other senior figures in football and finances in a bid to help fertility change at Wednesday. And he said he had claimed that a Europe-based consortium with the resources at their disposal to make the club a force again with the English game is ready and waiting to take over the club if Chansiri is ready to talk. If he will come to the table, I believe a deal could be concluded very quickly. The consortium I've been speaking with will be able to put it in place with the fans and see and add the fans would like to see put in place. All the things I'm discussing with other fans are already part of the consortium package. These are serious players who want to do serious jobs. They are involved in business, which will work very, very well with Sheffield Wednesday being part of their portfolio. I'm hoping that we might be able to hear more from them soon, but I don't have any control of what they say or do. We have 8 matches a season to play and still in an outside chance of playoff. They don't want to do anything that might interfere that focus. So you might hear a lot of this in the summer. There have been some concern that there's a lot of anger and frustration among fans and ever a bit infighting. They don't want to get caught up in that. However, in the last few weeks, I sensitized the terms with the fans and broadly agreement that enough is enough. It feels to me that anyone offering solutions right now will be welcome with open arms. Maybe they come forward soon. So I've certainly asked that to them. So that's the thing for me. That's the interesting thing, because I think the summer you'll hear more of this. I think in the summer it'll grow louder and louder, especially if things off the field, which we keep hearing about, happen. I think it'll grow even more. There's a lot of people who say that Sheffield Wednesday's reputation, I've been told this as well, is dreadful. It's not great to work with. People in football don't really want to deal with us because we're difficult to work with. It's been one of the well-known things about this club that to deal with us is an absolute nightmare. If our name pops up, it's better to just not bother, because it just takes a lot to do that. Now, the thing is, I'm not too sure if he would sell. I personally don't think he would sell. I have the thing that I'm not sure he will sell, even if the price came in at another amount, because anytime I've heard anything about DC, he has moved the goalposts all the time on certain deals, and that's kind of where it is. But again, it's his club. He can do what he wants. And that's the problem. That is the big problem. And yeah, that's the problem with it. He don't want to sell. And yes, it is good that this is in a major news outlet like the Mirror. It helps push it a little bit further, maybe open the eye to some other people who may want to look at going after the club and trying to go and get him to pick up the phone. But that's the hardest part. The hardest part is getting him to have a conversation with you on that level. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens. It's going to be interesting summer anyway, and I think this will add even more interest to it. Like, and before people go in the comment section doing the whole defending or flagging off, bear in mind this is an article that I've seen on Twitter today. This is really well put together article as well, by the journalist James Wiling, and it's good to see that this is out there instead of it coming off just Twitter. It's actually with a journalist now, so they've got a piece on it. So give it some thinking and give it some thought. At the end of the day, our season tickets are down from last season. We know that home games are not, they're still highly attended, but not as they used to be. Yeah, so think it's weird when you support Wednesday. 1 minute everything's great, 1 minute everything's and that's been very much our season. Really good, looking like we could do something, and then throw in December and everything that happened with Southampton. Everything got bang on its head. All the stuff on the fan forum happened. All the stuff before that in the media from Danny's point of view. We'll see what happens. We will see what happens, because for me right now, I don't see it happening now, but I'm willing to have that kind of, not help for change, but support if something does happen, because we got a stadium that's falling to pieces. We don't own the training ground, and we keep doing little bits of stuff. It's show up plans. Show up plans if it's a consortium or if it's DC. Show us a plan of what you're going to do. The only plan we've ever heard from you was about trying to get us into a Premiership when you first got us. You want us there in 2 years, this is what we're going to do. We've not heard a plan since. Just give us a plan. Give us a direction of where you want the club to go in. Give us don't tell us outright what it is, but whereabouts are we financially? Are we in a position where we need to bring on more bigger sponsors than we already do? Like, it's that kind of level of thing, but I don't think we'll get it, because we're just the fans. And I always feel like the fans don't get much of a look in kind of this kind of situation, but we'll see what happens. That's the video. Take it what you will, and I'll see you in the next one.